So on such an auspicious day, when we have all come here to do this special puja, I would say this should be called as a Mahalakshmi Puja because it's something to do with the industry of this country and of the whole world. Unless and until all the human ventures are connected with God, they cannot get their perfect stage and their status. That's why we have problems now in the West, supposed to be very clever people, very smart, very well equipped, well educated. We are having recessions and things because they have no balance. They don't know that there is God's power which works on them. And when you neglect that, this is what happens to you. Now for any venture that we do of this kind, first of all, we have to use a lot of material from the Mother Earth. But if it is taken for a proper purpose, for constructive things, and for helping others, with a balance, the Mother Earth can think. She can produce more and more all this she has produced before. She can produce for people who are sensible, who are in tune with God, not just making money for themselves or for their own purpose, but are thinking in totality, thinking as to what we can achieve by doing this. And that is how an industry can grow. Now see, in Japan, so much industry has grown, but no spirituality. They are not at all happy people. The children are suffering, families are suffering. Money cannot get the total well-being of a human being. So a balance has to be drawn. Especially in our country, thank God, we didn't have such a fast industrialization. And that's why we are saved of lots of problems that the Western people are suffering, about which the Indians are not aware. They think you are all living in a very comfortable life there. Industry has to go hand in hand with the handicrafts. And industrialists have to also look after the artists. Because otherwise, who will look after them? How will they bring forth the balance between the art and the industry? An art is such a soothing thing for these hard-working people. They work the whole day. Then there is some sort of a music, art, to console them, to give them peace, to relax them, and a balance. So I would say that all industries must take to some artistic ventures also, or they should also produce things. After, I was telling Rajesh many a times that you should try to produce something artistic out of the steel scrap that is left over. Will be a good idea. They have tried something now. But industry should not be looked down upon as it is looked down upon in our country. I mean, as if industrialists are the greatest thieves and all the politicians are saints in this country. It's the other way around, I think. It should be treated with respect and should be understood. That's very important. And the industrialists, if they become also enlightened, they can do a lot, not only to their own country, but also to the people whom they are looking after. So in the Mahalakshmi principle, Mahalakshmi has various mudras. One of the mudra is that she puts her right hand like this. Now this right hand is to give protection to people who are under the protection or under the service of some rich man or the industrialist, we can call it. In India, if you call somebody a rich man, it's like abusing him. I mean, nobody likes it. Because the rich are always shown to be the worst people, which is not so. In my own experience, it's not so. If there's a poor man also, he could be terrible. We have had very bad experiences now in Ganpatipule of very poor people, how they behaved in a very funny manner, supposed to be poor. So it should be a proper balance. It should be brought to a proper balance between the understanding of the poor and the rich and the rich and the poor. After some time you will find that people will not consider poverty or riches as so important. But the richness of the spirit will become very important. That is what is going to be the Sahaj nations, where the richness of the heart, the spirituality, oneness with the divine will become the greatest boon for everyone.